What's up, everybody? What's up? Welcome to Double Shot Tuesday on Mama Mary Music Mayhem. We've got a couple real treats for you today, all out there, my mayhems. First up, we have got Softcore Suicide all the way from Finland, one of RFL Records artist. So, without further ado, let me bring these badasses up. What's up, guys?
What's up? That's a great intro, by the way. We were rocking like crazy.
Well, I'm even going to switch it up and even make it more rocking, I'm
Can you go more rocking than that?
Yeah, I'm going to tear some shit up is what I'm going to do. Actually, I think I'm going to have somebody videotaping me out in the woods, like with a bat and beating shit. You never know. So, guys, welcome to Mama Mary's Music Mayhem. I am so excited to have you guys on all the way from Finland. So how is it over there right now, man?
Dark and cold.
Yeah. It's getting really dark.
Yeah. But suits for us. So
Right. By the way, can y'all see the comments? Oh, can y'all see the comments good?
Yeah,
I've got the comments coming up just in case you can't see them.
We have the laptop so far away.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, John from RFL says, love these guys. Great.
Hi, John.
Hi, John.
Love you, John.
So he said after dinner, he might slip on here with us and have a little fun with us. You never know.
Yeah.
Nice.
So,
that's nice.
Guys, for those that don't, and by the way, since I got John on here, and y'all are his artist, and he is your record label.
Yeah.
I'm going to try something real quick. Just a quick little teaser, okay? Let's see if this works. Okay, I'm going to bring y'all over here. And let's see.
Yeah.
We're going to give them just a little tease. Just a little tiny tease. Just a tease. Just a tip is what we're going to do.
This is a cool car. This is a cool car.
This is their video. Rest in peace. Now, I'm only going to give y'all just a teaser. Look at these badass mofos here. All right, just a tip, guys, because you have to go like, love, and share these badass dudes right here. So that's just a teaser to get them over to your YouTube so they'll start getting you some likes and loves and share. So I like to tease.
Yeah. Go like our baby faces on the video.
Yeah, go like the baby faces. I love y'all's accents, man. It's kick ass. Kick ass. All right, let's see. We got some more comments. John says they kick ass. Well, duh, John. I just proved that. Let's see. And Patricia says, you guys really are the coolest. Hello, guys. And then we've got Sarah says, love this band. And Patricia says, let's rock this. So we got people.
The beast.
Well, I'll tell you what, that video had me wanting to thrash shit. And I'm like sitting here looking around my office, and I'm like, I got some really expensive equipment. I might not need to be tearing this shit up, but damn.
Yeah, maybe some other place.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. And in the center, we have
Petu,
Pedro.
vocalist. Petu.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Pedro.
Petu. Yeah.
Pedro.
I'm the vocalist, screamer guy.
I'm going to, before this is over with, I am going to have it down, and it's going to sound just like y'all.
Okay. That's cool. Yeah.
And you're the badass screamer in your face, want to make you throw some shit vocalist. By the way,
Yeah.
some of those notes that you hit, dude, holy shit. Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, that screaming and holding it, damn, dude,
That's
that
kind of
is
a trademark for me in this
that,
band. That's kind
that
of a thing.
is
But
that's
Yeah,
badass.
he still scares me.
yeah.
So,
With his baby face. He still
oh,
cares. Yeah.
oh, the little
Yeah.
baby face. Well, see,
Yeah.
he's got that hoodie on hiding the baby face. See, he
Hmm?
needs to get closer to the camera so all these ladies watching can see your sexy baby.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! No! No! No!
You know,
No!
shit.
No!
No,
No!
no,
No!
no. I'm just messing with you, dude.
Yeah.
All right. And Samuel, right?
Yeah, Samu.
Samuel.
Pretty close. Pretty close.
God
Close enough.
Yeah.
damn it.
Yeah.
Okay, and what badassery do you do, baby?
I play the guitar and sing background vocals.
So you shred the shit out of some guitar and some
Of
backup
course.
vocals. Hell
Yeah.
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 I just want to say that video was very well done, dude. It was
Yeah.
just like intense. I
Yeah.
mean, like I said before we did the test, I was watching that one in Maze, and I was like, dude, I need to go to Finland. I got to see
Yeah.
you guys
Yeah.
alive. You know I'm screaming?
Absolutely.
So,
Yeah, welcome.
yeah, I want to get my
We are
visa.
waiting for you now.
Yeah.
So, according to the information that I found, y'all formed early in 2014, correct?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
And well, I mean, we give them a teaser of your music. It says gritty, hard rock, and modernized metal with a little bit of darkness. Dude, that is some straight up in your face, melt your face fucking metal is what it is.
Yeah.
We have to steal that.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
straight up in your face,
That's a
melt
new
your
genre.
face,
Yeah.
metal. Yeah.
Yeah.
See,
There's lots
there
of
you go.
lineup changes. Back, back in when if you look at the video, that's the different lineup what we have
Yeah.
right now. But three of us been around 2014.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is like the core of the
Yeah.
band.
Yeah.
That's
we
the
don't-
hardcore. That well, it says softcore, but I say hardcore. So
Yeah.
tell us a little bit of history about how you three guys met and how softcore suicide came to be, and let's have fun with it. This ain't like I told you in the test. It's not scripted.
Let me grab my notebook.
Yeah, fuck that shit, man.
Yeah.
Screw that. The only notes
Yeah.
I have is names.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
I like
me
to get to
and
know the band. So
yeah, sure. Well, me and Petu, we had this band back in like 2012 and forward, and then that kind of went to shit, and then we wanted to continue with two
together.
of us. Yeah.
Together, yes.
Then we found Alexi and the bass player at that time, and then he left. Then came another bass player, and with him another guitar player, and now they are both gone. And
So then now we find Marco.
yeah, we have Marco
Yeah,
now on the bass.
Three of us, when we formed the band, there was just three of us, kind of a
Right.
thing. So I was always bass player and the other guitar player, but we just thought that that one guitar is for us. It suits better than two guitar players. So because
Well, I mean,
Sure.
he's a shredding.
More
he's
money
a
for us.
shredding badass.
yeah.
Well,
More money.
well, when
Euros.
when you got a shredding badass, you know,
Yeah.
what else do you need?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But it's lots easier.
exactly.
It's easier to be in a
Yeah.
4 piece of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
5 is too much.
5 is too much. Yeah. That's kind of not our thing.
That's true that.
I don't have to fight with anybody.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No fist fights. No knocking each other out, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Believe me, I've been in bands. I totally get it, dude. I totally get
Yeah.
it. I left.
It's easier. It's easier.
There was one time I left a band member on the side of the road. I was like, "Get the fuck out!"
It's not a band, you know.
Right? Let's see. We got Patricia says, Pedro, let's get this badass screaming. Oh, I think she wants to tease us with. Wants you to tease us with.
Shit.
He said, "Oh shit, let's start shredding, baby." And Sam Bone herself from RFL says, "Hi there."
Sam.
Hi, Sam.
He is awesome, guys. I tell you what,
Yeah.
he is,
They
I mean,
are.
it's awesome. So Patricia wants to hear you scream a note.
No way, no.
Ah!
No.
He turned you down.
I can't do it. So
He can't do it, man.
sorry. No.
You gotta go to a show, and you gotta pay to see that shit, man. No.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
Exactly.
When we
Well-
come to Whiskey and Go-Go.
Come
the main
to
goal,
Whiskey
so-
Go Go. There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
Well, I want to give a
Definitely.
shout out to some that I see that are watching that have not commented yet. Kelly, hey brother, Tammy, Joshua, what's up?
Yes.
If you
What's
are
up, what's up,
watching
everybody?
and you are listening, give us a like, give us a love, give us a share, comment, and let us know you're there. Boy, I'm a rhyming ass bitch right now.
That's cool.
And Gretchen says, "Hi, Mary. Good to see you." Hello, Gretchen. Hello. So, okay, you three are the core and everything. So, what made? Okay, I'm going to start with Alex. What made you decide to start playing the drums, and just what made you decide to make this, a career? When was the first time you just started playing drums?
I got my first drum set when I was like 9 years old, and yeah, I have been like playing all of these years, and I just love it, and I love these guys. So when you have like a group like this, you can't just stop it.
Now, when the chemistry's there, man, and the music's tight, and the chemistry's there, and you got that connection with your band members, it's if you've never been in a band, people really don't understand. But if you've been in a band, coming from somebody who has, that's your family, and the music
Yeah.
is your baby.
Exactly.
Every song
Yeah.
that you make, that is a baby.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
the more you grow and the tighter y'all get together and the more things just start progressing for you, man, you can't walk away from that shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And,
You
yeah.
really not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
And
it's
that's
in
a
your
really kind of,
blood.
yeah,
It's
this is
like,
kind of a way of life. You know,
yeah,
you
I
live
mean,
this thing
it
and
it's like the air you breathe, Once
yeah.
you're
Yeah.
in, you're addicted. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just
there's no
doesn't
turning
stop.
back.
Yeah. True. Yeah.
So, okay, I'm gonna let you do it so I don't mess it up. Pedro,
Mm. Yeah.
tell us when you started. When's the first time that you realized that you wanted to be a singer, and when did you realize that you had this bad ass talent? Because for
Uh,
someone to have vocals like yours and that has the stamina of keeping those notes, that is not an easy task to do. So, when did you decide to become a singer, babe?
well, I have never actually thought that I'd be a singer. Uh, I started with my friend. He plays the acoustic guitar, and I just
Mhm.
sang like crappy things, you know. I
Oh,
sang.
I like some
I was so
acoustic
fucking
music.
bad, but when but but when I met these guys and I have, you know, how I say, grown like a singer,
Yeah.
and then I realized that this is what I want to do. After I took a first gig, actually, that was the thing when I thought that this could be awesome and I love to do this. It's kind of a because I have always been a good player in soccer, and I thought that I'd be a soccer player. I have been in a band, about 10 years. I have never sing anywhere. I just didn't know that I loved that so much. But then when I met these guys, I realized that this could lead something, and then I started to practice because I love to practice, 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 practice. That's the
So, are
thing.
your
So
vocals self-taught, or have you taken lessons,
no,
or is it just
couple of lessons. Yeah, I have taken, but no, no, not for me, not for me. Just sing, sing,
Derek
sing, sing, sing. That's
Derek Pashon from 434 Management and Pet Groove Records says, "Just keep rocking, guys. Love you,
yeah,
Yeah.
BG."
Absolutely.
absolutely, yeah,
He just got back from the End of Days tour with Saliva and Elvison, and they just 434 and Anthem Entertainment just put on a badass 3-day tour. So I'm glad to see he's on here and that he's
yes,
home
cool.
Yeah.
safe.
Cool.
And but you know, like you said, your vocals and everything as progress with the band, it gets better and better
Yeah,
and better. And
yeah.
so, in other
Because
words,
these guys know how to play their instruments, so I'm kind of screwed up if I,
So
be
we
like,
are like a
yeah, because they are hitting me if there's a,
Yeah.
and I suck. They say to me, so I need to
so,
do my
so you
best.
were like,
So
dude, I've got to step up my game because these guys are badass. So, what you trying to
yeah,
I,
say?
yeah,
every day I hold him and Alexa hits him.
yeah. Sing, motherfucker, sing.
Sing,
I'm
motherfucker.
scream, yeah. Give me the
That
motherfucker.
no.
That's cool, yeah. But they helped me a lot, so I love the guys. So
Well, I mean, this is my first time meeting you guys, but I can tell y'all are like family, man, and I can see y'all
Yeah.
actually punching each other in the fucking arm, going, "Dude, do it right!" God damn it. So
yeah. When we
over,
record the vocals, they're just like a okay, no. Do it again.
yeah,
Uh,
do it again.
no, yeah, do it again. More power. Do something.
I want to
Sounds
hear it
terrible.
like someone squeezing your, yeah. I could see that. I could see them telling you that. So, Sam, over to you, sweetheart. When did you decide to become a badass shredder?
Well, first thing I wanted to learn was like acoustic guitar and singing like just a couple of chords there, you know. Then I saw James Hetfield and boom, that was it.
That's what you wanted to do.
Yeah, I didn't like, solos and that stuff until like, I don't know, maybe fucking 8 years ago. Then I wanted to learn to play solos too. But yeah, that's like,
So now you like to take that spotlight and be like, watch this shit, brothers.
yeah.
And it suits you well. So that's why we don't need a second guitar player. So
Right?
Yeah. No need for jumping bunnies.
I love it.
yeah.
No need for, I can do better. No, I got this bitch.
Yeah.
Get the hell out of my stage with that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fucking
And
jump
you
like a
see
motherfucking
somebody
maniac.
getting kicked off stage, rolling into the crowd, and he's shredding the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how did you guys come up with your band name, Softcore Suicide? Give us a little back history on that.
I think we wanted it to have like something ironic and something really hard. So
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
because what's the soft part in suicide, you know? So that's like what's that?
Yeah.
So that
And if you read the lyrics, then there's always somebody dies or something like that. So
Well,
because
yeah,
we were very punky band, back in 2014, and now it's kind of a how I say development. How is it?
yeah, it's like modern and
Yeah,
more,
yeah.
more like
Yeah.
polished and
But there is kind of these death topics.
yeah.
You know, and
Well,
stuff
I
like
mean-
that. And suicide, it is a kind of a taboo and stuff like that. So it's kind of
right. Yeah, I mean it in your video, rest in peace. I mean, I
Yeah.
sit there and watched y'all walk down into a grave and lay down.
yeah,
I was like,
Yeah.
dude, what? I just wanted to keep watching. I'm like, okay, I got to find more videos.
yeah. Soon we will be released.
Yeah.
yeah.
So y'all got some new music getting ready to be
Yeah.
released
Yeah.
Yeah.
soon. So when that happens, you're gonna have to come back on Mama Mary's.
Of
And
Yeah,
you're
of
course.
gonna
course,
have
yeah,
to let us
definitely.
know.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Always.
So if you could play with if you had a chance to play with your just like, and then this could be people that's passed away, people that's still here, your idol lineup and be direct support. What kind of lineup would that be? What would the
I think
lineup
we-
look like?
I think we all have different lineups.
Yeah.
Well,
Pretty radically different, I
Yeah.
think.
well, that's cool, man. I mean, each person's different. You can each give us your ideal lineup. That's cool.
Yeah.
I have to think about
That's
that. Oh yeah, I never really think about that.
that's like yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, see?
That's pretty
See?
tough to say. Yeah.
So what's yours?
I really want to play with Hardcore Superstar
That's
from Sweden.
Yeah, that's probably
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
a
Okay.
great band.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
And Topi
Cool.
Sorsakoski.
Yeah.
Rauli
I don't know what
Batik They
you
are
just
Finnish these what's it,
Yeah.
Viskelma.
Yeah, like I don't know. Very like old kind of songs and
Country.
Yeah, country
like
songs,
country,
yeah,
yes.
yeah. Finnish singers. Yeah.
Oh,
But
wait.
Hardcore Superstar definitely for us
With
all.
you being a
Yeah,
shredder,
was-
you know, which God bless his soul, he's no longer with us. What about Dimebag? If you had, if you would have had the chance, would that have been something that would have been?
Sure.
Yeah.
If we
I
had a
mean, who
chance,
the
yeah,
Yeah,
of
fuck don't
course.
like Dimebag, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
of
of
course,
course.
yeah.
He
Sure.
was a badass.
Yeah. And
You know.
Chainsaw Kid.
Motorhead.
Oh, Motorhead.
Yeah,
Yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
of course,
I've
yeah.
got
Of
to
course.
look behind me. Yeah.
Yeah, we saw
Yeah.
it. Yeah, we saw it.
Uh-huh.
We had covered Motorhead songs a couple of times in gigs.
Oh,
So
which ones?
Yeah.
Which ones? I
Ace
bet
of
you I can
Spades.
guess.
Yeah,
Let's see.
Pasamu was singing the song.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, he was a fucking badass. There'll never be
Yeah.
another like him. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, so I know y'all been around a long time. I know you, what is some of the coolest acts that y'all have had a chance to play with, and you know, some of the coolest, you know, shows and festivals that you got to be part of. Give us a little history on that. Give us some back behind the scenes fun shit or dirty shit or, you know.
yeah, we have dirty shit on
Ah!
oh shit.
Hmm.
That's a hard question.
Yeah,
yeah.
because there's lots of things that happen
Yeah.
when we play. So there are lots of
Well,
different stories. But
well, we were at this motorcycle club, and there was like so many different problems. First, we set up like in the wrong place, and we had to move for a meter or something. Then we played
Right.
to a empty place, and
yeah,
then there was like a fight almost
Oh, shit.
because you know we weren't playing back like in the night because we were playing at the day and we were packed up and
yeah.
they were quite angry.
And then
That's
and then there was a fight when we played at Bari.
Yeah,
They hit
Yeah.
each other, and then once we played, it was a gig place here in Turku called Klubi. It's not Rest in Peace Klubi also. So there was this one guy, and he just waved his dick. There was four guys in a row, and empty this fucking place, you know, and then he was like, like this, yeah, I was just,
Yeah. You wanna
Then
see
his
it?
girlfriend, he came with the fucking his pants up and stuff like that. Never panties on a stage.
Never only
Dick-
dicks and shit and
Yeah,
blood.
she had blood and stuff like that. So, but yeah.
And also another time at the motorcycle club, there were like motocross bikes jumping over us when we were
Yeah,
playing.
over the
Oh,
stage.
Yeah.
Yeah, they jumped like, you know,
Yeah, that was
while we played.
one
and
of
while
the
y'all were
coolest-
playing?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, I would have
That was
been.
fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I
would have
think
pissed my
there's
pants.
Yeah.
maybe there's a video of it. I don't know.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
think
I'm
there
gonna
is-
have to
yeah,
hunt
on-
that down.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have
on
to
our
hunt that down.
Facebook,
That,
maybe.
that would be freaking awesome. I
Yeah,
mean,
that,
me and my
That's crazy.
husband, we ride motorcycles, so that,
Yeah.
that sounds fucking killer. That I've
Yeah.
never even
Yeah.
thought of that. And I put shows on, and I've never even thought of that. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'd have to have lots of insurance
yeah.
Yeah. And
in case
actually,
anything happened.
yeah, that was cool because they were pro
Yeah.
motorcycle guys, you know, with all these
Stunt
stuff
guys.
and, yeah, stunt
Like
guys.
the
you
ones
know, it
that
was-
go in those
yeah,
big circle things and do all that and jump shit.
almost. Yeah, it was cool,
Damn.
and we have
Wow.
played a couple of times in those motor clubs, and they are really cool people.
Oh.
And,
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
always went very well. So
Hell yeah.
that's cool.
I mean, I've used to play at a lot of motorcycle club parties, and
Yeah.
I've seen some wild shit, some funny
Yeah.
shit, and some
And
wild
after
shit.
parties are great.
And the
Yeah.
after parties are off the hook,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the best ones.
you know. So if y'all get set up on for once all this craziness goes away and y'all get set up on a tour and you're working your way down this way. I'm in Arkansas, by the way, in the United States. If you ever even get close, let me know. I'll see if I can find an MC party for y'all to play with.
Yeah. Is Whiskey and Go nearby? Because that's
That's in Cali, but you know,
Yeah.
we could work.
Yeah.
We could get somebody to work that out. Sam, get on that. No,
Yeah. We're coming with couple of motorcycle guys. You know.
Yeah.
hell yeah, man, hell yeah,
Tour in US.
hell yeah. Just do a motorcycle rally tour. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
And there
Sounds
in
perfect.
your rider put must be stunt people.
Yeah.
John
Need to be
says
shit then.
we need to get them here for sure. So
Yeah.
John's like, yeah,
Definitely.
we need to get them down here. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
We are coming.
and there
Yeah.
is a lot of
We have
people
booked our
that
flight, so
there's a lot of people watching that hasn't commented yet. Hi Renee, hi Sunny, hi Mia,
hi
hi
everybody.
Steve. If you're
What's up,
watching,
everyone?
comment so we know you're there, so the band can give you a shout out. You know. Oh, and there's Dougie Poo from RFL. Doug said, "Sup, guys." So, you said you got some new music that y'all been working on and stuff. Is there any idea of when that's going to be coming out?
In the start of next year, sometime we haven't decided it yet, but
Cool.
we are working on it,
Yeah.
Cool.
and we
Are
had
y'all
a,
have, are y'all having to deal with this COVID stuff over there as well?
yeah, somewhat. It's not too bad. We can go to work and you
Yeah.
know,
Well, hell, I'm coming to
course.
Finland.
yeah, yeah. Well, I think we are so reserved, you know, we don't like to be around people anyway, so that may help.
Nobody wants to come here.
Yeah.
Our rat cave.
Yeah.
So
Hey, it looks like a cool ass party pad to me, man. I mean, shit, I'd feel right at home. So, what for the people that are just finding out about you that are watching? John said 2021 is going to be massive, is what
Yeah.
John
Yes.
said, and he
Yes.
said
definitely.
Hopefully, yeah.
dangerous. So, there's your hint, people. There's your hint.
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to right here at the bottom of the page is the Facebook link to softcore suicide. So make
Yeah.
sure, yeah, that's their Facebook page.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's our
Now
Facebook
you can
page.
also go to rflrecords.com and look under the artist, and you can find them there. You can find them on YouTube. You can find them. I got two screens up here, so I'm looking at the website. You can find them on Spotify, Google Music, Apple Music, on all your streaming platforms. So make sure you go give these guys a like, a love, and a keep fucking rocking because Mama says so. Douglas says softcore suicide is bringing the darkness back to America. Ooh,
Yeah, we
ooh.
are.
Well, you know what? When that happens, I've got a killer badass metal band that I manage. that would be perfect to be on a lineup with you guys.
Nice.
Yeah,
That's
Perfect.
yeah, there's some badass mofos. So,
Yeah.
what member? You said you are a 4-piece.
Yeah.
Tell us about your member that's not with you today. Give us a little information on him.
Well, we have met in the summer, and he comes from Italy. He's called Marco, and he's pretty badass bass player.
Yeah.
And a great musician.
He really
Yeah.
kick ass.
Yeah, really good.
He's a bass
Yeah.
player.
He knows. Yeah.
Yes.
And he knows how to sing and plays also guitar and stuff like that, and knows how to make music. So
Yeah.
fits perfectly in this lineup right now, and very glad to have him on board. And
So
He's been a great help.
it sounds like to me almost Alex, do you sing as well, or could you sing as well? Because it
Yeah.
sounds like to me everybody in this band has vocals as well. Not only
Yeah.
are you badass like shredders, musicians, and everything, but it sounds like y'all got so much that y'all can toy with in the future. Like you said, vocals and stuff and badass. Well, you got your badass rhythm section, you know, and you got your badass screaming lead singer and your badass shredder. So there's no telling what all is going to happen with you guys in the future.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't know either. So
Yeah.
just watch.
It's pretty
So,
exciting.
Yeah.
Especially now that the system is like new with the new bass player,
Yeah.
and it's been
Right.
super easy to make new songs with him.
Yeah.
Right. Well, and that when you get that final piece that, you know, like you said, y'all have been the core of it for so long. When you get that final piece that just fits
Yeah.
in that last piece of the puzzle, that's when you really start going, oh shit, it's
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
This is dangerous now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Let's see what we got here. Douglas says Marco the pool guy. LO. Okay, I need to know about that. So give me a little bit more information about that one there, guys.
Mm.
Is he the pool guy? Does he do pools for a living or something?
I don't know.
Yeah, we don't know actually. Yeah.
Maybe it's a inside joke of
Oh.
those two guys.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
They got their own sense of humor. We don't know. About yeah.
Okay, I get it. So how long ago did y'all sign with RFL Records?
It's not been long ago, maybe 2 months.
Yeah, a couple of months. Yeah. About. Yeah.
They're a great.
But you don't have talked with Samu about 4 years or something like that. So it's been we have been in a contact.
Yeah.
But
Right.
but we weren't ready.
Yeah.
They know it and we know it, and now it's right time for us.
Well, you know,
And
when
for them,
something's
so-
meant to be, even if it's not the right time, when it is the right time, it just
Yeah.
falls in place and happens. And I
Yeah.
mean, Douglas and John and Sam and
Yeah.
all them, they they have just been awesome supporters of Mama Mary, and their
Yeah.
sense of humor. I mean,
And
I
they
just,
work
you know,
they work like asses, so
yeah,
because of us, so we can't do anything but great songs, and hopefully it carries. And so
well, I'm ready
definitely
to
we are
hear the new. I'm ready to hear the new badassery that's coming out next. I can't freaking
Yeah.
wait.
Actually
And
today
John
today
said
we
you're
got
watching. I'm letting you know, Mama Mary wants one of the first ones when
yeah, definitely. Actually, today we got this. We're gonna make a single, and we got
Make a music video.
Yeah, a music video for that. So that's the same guy who directed and
filmed
and stuff like that. Same guy that made RIP. The video.
Cool.
It's going to be awesome. So
Yeah, that
we
was
have to
pretty
schedule
badass
and
video.
stuff like that. So
we just had a meeting
today.
today.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So
Getting the
it's going to
inside
be
scoop.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
amazing.
talking about.
Yeah.
I love
It's
you
going to be
too,
awesome.
Sam Bone. Sam goes, love you, Mary Holt. And John said, Mary rules. I mean, I'm just Mary. That's what I tell everybody. But I do love doing this because I love, there's so many great artists out there that people haven't heard of yet. And this, that's what I use this platform for, is to get people to notice that there's some badass motor. Yeah, I can say it because it's my show. Badass motherfuckers out there that you need to be listening to. Yeah.
Definitely.
Sam says, guys, thanks for doing this interview. And Douglas says, RFL loves softcore. Now, Douglas, you didn't say softcore suicide. That could be left open to.
That's a kind of a dark chance, but suits for us. So that's cool. Yeah.
I had to
Douglas drunk or something.
We like more hardcore.
Yeah. That's just
Softcore is fine too.
Mia says, love Mama Mary bringing music to the masses. Love it. Music is sounds said dangerous, Doug. And John says softcore is going.
It's a fucking porn movie or something. Yeah.
Well, the funny thing is, the other, I guess it was I guess it's been a couple weeks ago. I was interviewing Hydrogen, another RFL artist, and Holly was like, "You can find us on Pornhub." so when he said softcore is taking over, that just, I mean,
we haven't talked about that, but
oh my God.
Sounds like a great idea.
Yeah, worth a try. Yeah.
Well, take the bands off, so wait.
Because we can do it. Here it goes. Pornhub, here it goes.
Have your own softcore Pornhub. But when I get on there, it's y'all's music videos. So, they're like,
thanks for the tip.
See, I throw crazy ideas out there. Doug says, exactly. Y'all are figuring me out finally. And that's why John says that's why we call him Dangerous Doug.
Now I understand it also why it's dangerous.
I can see that, yeah.
And he said, we send media to everyone. So, you might be on Pornhub. You don't know.
Yeah, but we have tried. Did I say that aloud?
No one didn't answer us.
Yeah, they didn't answer us. So maybe we are not suitable for them. So.
And Douglas says,
I think the song was "Sick as a Fuck," so I did.
No, it was a Fuck Yourself on Down. Our first demo song. We had to.
Maybe that's why.
That's fucking.
Maybe that's not the first thing that you search.
Yeah. But they said no, guys, not this time.
Finnish, I guess Finland. Food kicks ass. Thanks for the tips on the. Don't ask me to pronounce that. The LOH Ikeitto. Apparently, y'all give him tips on some food.
Yeah, that's lohikeitto. That's like
Lohikeitto.
salmon
Yeah.
soup.
No,
Yeah.
no hiketo. Is that how you
Yeah.
say it?
Lohikeitto.
Yes.
Well, damn it, I got it right for
Yeah,
once.
you nailed.
Yeah.
First time.
Yeah.
Woo!
Vanha kunnon lohikeitto.
Yeah, Mama Mary made it. So, guys, again, I see Steve Hartman. Let's see. Because, see, I like to have my phone on the other page. So when people are watching, but they don't comment, I can call them out and be like, I see your ass. You need a comment. So let's see who else we got. We see Steve Hatfield. So hello to you. And Renee Turner. So you guys need a comment. So here goes Doug again. Salmon,
He's active.
salmon
Yeah,
soup.
he's active.
Yeah, he's always active. Salmon
Yeah,
soup,
he
he
is.
says.
Yeah.
That's what he says. Salmon soup.
Yeah, salmon soup. Yeah.
So, is there anything special that or a special message or anything that y'all would like to say to all your fans that are watching and or your groupies or
Yeah.
you know
All the huge fan base, isn't it? Well, listen us, follow us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't need to like us. Just
And we really
Check-
want to play live songs.
yeah,
Yeah.
wanna perform live. Just
Yeah.
come and see geeks.
I don't
When
think
time's
the
right.
recordings like give us the justice,
Yeah,
Yeah.
because we are a live band.
Yeah.
That's definitely what we have heard. We have this kind of a little fan base or people who know us have seen our playing live. They say that definitely we are the live band. So
well from
come
what
and see
I
us and
heard you
check
are
us.
a high energetic
Yeah,
stage show you
Yeah.
know
Yeah.
so that just makes like I said makes me want to get my damn visa and come see y'all because if you're high ener if the passion that you put into your music, which I'm a pretty good judge of character when it comes to that,
Mhm.
that tells me that y'all really put your 100% into your stage
Yeah.
presence and your production of your show. So I can just imagine what your
Yeah.
live show is like, dude.
Yeah.
I could see people jumping off of freaking speakers and freaking flames shooting up in the air and all kinds of crazy shit going on.
Yeah.
I can
Hopefully we
really
can
see-
get there someday.
Yeah.
well, I hope
Whiskey and go
so.
go.
Yeah, we are
Yeah,
waiting.
and
I always speak about whiskey and go go.
Ron, are you
That's
listening? They
then I
want
can die
to
in
wish
peace.
you a go go.
Yeah. If I can play in whiskey and go go, then I can die.
Right after that.
Yeah. Yeah, right after Wacken. Wacken, whiskey and go go, then I can die. That's fuck that shit.
Douglas says, Thomas owes me creepy Finnish beer. Finnish?
Hmm?
Finnish beer. You owe him somebody owes him some damn beer. He said so.
Ah! You said you sent him a beer. Finnish beer.
Yeah,
It's
maybe.
olut ollut maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
He's still waiting on the damn beer, man. No.
Karhu! Beer.
And Douglas says,
I can dig you up there's this.
Yeah.
and Douglas says, I will never be
Karjala
silent.
perkele.
Karjala perkele. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
So how do you say softcore suicide? And I hear y'all talking Finland the language of Finland. How do you say it in your language? I want to hear it.
Well, it's quite hard.
Yeah, it doesn't like you can't translate it like that, but it's
Itsarit.
yeah, that's the nickname,
Yeah.
but it's like pehmo itsemurha.
Pehmeä itsemurha.
Yeah.
But see,
something
I
like
love that kind of stuff. I love accents and learning new language because,
Yeah.
well, no, I'm being serious because I was an army brat, so I grew up in Germany. So I love hearing new languages, and it takes me a little bit because I got some dyslexia shit going on. But I like learning that. That's pretty
Yeah.
cool. That's pretty cool, man. Well, guys, I really appreciate y'all being on here and
It's
and
been our
giving
pleasure.
me the honor of interviewing you, badass. You
Thanks for
bad,
having us.
Yeah.
folks.
Yeah.
And
Thank you.
when you get that new album and that new video coming out and all that stuff, man, shoot me a message. Let's get y'all back on.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Let's do some build up and help you build up to the release. So when you release that shit, man, it blows the hell up. I would
Yeah.
love to be part of it.
Hopefully. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be awesome album. So
Yeah.
definitely.
Good. Awesome.
Perfect.
Well, guys,
Yeah.
I appreciate y'all being on Mama Mary's. Everybody watching, once again, I'm going to put this link up. And now that you heard them say softcore suicide in their language, you understand this shit now. So that is their Facebook link. Go like, go love, go share, leave them a comment and let them know that you heard about them on Mama Mary's Music Mayhem. And keep up with these guys, man. Go check out their YouTube videos. I gave y'all just a little tease so that would draw you in. Just I'm telling you, Mama don't shoot you wrong. These guys are badass. You need to check them out. Guys,
Amen.
thank y'all so much for being on here. And, like I told you during the test, I'm just goofy and fun, but I think that makes for a fun interview. What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's been
Definitely.
super fun.
Yeah.
All right.
Definitely.
Well, guys, I
Yeah.
look forward to next time. Y'all stay safe over there and keep in
You
touch.
too.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anytime.
Definitely.
Yeah.
All right. Peace
Thank
out,
you.
man. All right. Guys, they are awesome. They are awesome and a really great bunch of guys. And I love that they can put up with my little silliness and Mama Mary's craziness. But I see down in the lobby area, I have our next guest, which real quick, I am going to bring me down and bring the banner up for today's show, which that was Softcore Suicide. And this is, there you go. All right. Now I've got, and I am super stoked, super stoked. I'm going to bring them up. I've got Dan and Dave from SVEN GALI. How are you guys doing? How are y'all doing?
We're doing great. I'm doing great. Thank you.
Man, it is an honor to have you guys on. I have been doing a little research on your band and your history. And dude, I think I'm just like blown away. I'm like your biggest fan already. So, David and Dan, thank you for being here. And did I pronounce that correctly, sweetheart? Your band name?
You did very well. You did very well for your first time.
And how do you properly pronounce it?
Well, you did it properly. It's SVEN GALI.
SVEN GALI.
SVEN GALI. SVEN GALI was a movie, so he did well.
I was that close. So, David, where are you located at right now, sweetheart?
I'm just outside of Niagara Falls, Ontario, Canada, in a city called St. Catharines. So
Cool.
that's where I reside, and Dan is about 45 minutes up the highway to me in a place called Hamilton, Ontario. So
Man,
we're just an hour away from Toronto.
I love Canada. I really do. I love Canada. So you got David on vocals, correct?
That's right, yeah.
And Andy on guitar?
Correct, yeah.
And Sean on bass?
That's great, yeah.
Sean on guitar? And Dan's the badass drummer. I see the drums behind him.
It's Dan's birthday today, too, so.
Happy birthday! Woo! Yeah. And he's on Mama Mary's Mayhem on his birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Dave since September, so it's great to see you, Dave.
Yes, you too, buddy. We talk a lot on the phone, but with everything going on, we've just been doing our thing, you know?
Trying to stay safe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this is like a family reunion. That's very cool.
Yeah. Dave is my favorite singer on the planet. So anytime I get to see him, and that's always great.
Dude, let me tell you how it came up to be for me to ask them, RFL, if I could interview y'all. When I was doing my interview with the RFL crew, you know, we were spotlighting some of their bands, and we were doing YouTube videos. And when we got to yours, I was sitting, and matter of fact, let me do this real quick before I go any further. We're going to do something in just a few minutes, but let's see. And people will understand what I mean when I say what I'm fixing to say. Come on. You know, modern technology. Okay, there it is. I'm going to pause it for right now, but in a little bit, I'm going to give them a teaser of what I'm talking about. So I'm getting this all set up because I had it set up for the last band. But your vocals, dude, your freaking vocals, dude. I mean, I'm going to bring it down for right now, but in a little bit, we're going to do that. I'm just going to give them a little tease. Holy moly, dude, the whole band. I was sitting here watching this. I was watching this video, and you can go back, and Doug and them will tell you, you can go back and see my reaction. And that was the first time that I had watched one of your videos. And I'm sitting there the whole time going, because it was just, oh my gosh, it was just, the whole band, I was like, you have your cymbals up here, right?
Mhm.
One part. And I'm like, look where his freaking cymbals are. Look at this, look at that. And I'm like tripping. I was tripping over the whole video. So you guys have headlined the US, Canada, Germany, Belgium, Ireland, and the UK, and have been on lineups with bands like April Rain, Foreigner, Candlebox, Pearl Jam, Def Leppard. And back in the MTV days, y'all were a staple of the MTV Headbangers Ball in the UK and Europe.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah. It was. We covered a lot of ground. Real quick back. You know, we've been doing this for quite a long time. Obviously, we had a long time off, but we covered a lot of ground, and we played a lot of live shows. And I think that when you see the band live, then you get a sense of that it's there's this kind of it's like they say riding a bike. You never forget, and it's kind of that feeling when you're playing with great musicians like the guys that we're fortunate to have in SVEN GALI. It makes it all worth it.
Right, right. I mean, like me and the band before a softcore suicide was talking about, when you have that lineup that just clicks and
Yeah.
the music just is so tight. It's it's like a dangerous train that's going to take over the freaking world, And John from RFL says, Dave is a beef. So he can tell you my facial expressions on that video was really, they were getting a kick out of my facial expressions. And Carrie says, happy birthday, Dan.
Thank you.
So guys, I also did some research, and in 1995, at London Bridge Studio in Seattle, you did some music that was produced by Kelly Gray of Candlebox, Brother Kane, and Dawkins.
Yeah, and he was the guitar player of Queensryche too. At the end of the,
I love freaking Queensryche.
Oh, me too. Me too. And so it was great experience down there. We had Christopher from Blind Melon play on the record, and it was just an eye opener into the Seattle scene back then. So it was a great experience at London Bridge.
I mean, when I was reading up, getting ready for the show, and I was learning all this, I was like, dude, I am so honored. And on your birthday, Dan, not only that, on your birthday, I am so honored to have you guys on here. And just before we go any further, I'm going to bring this video up, and we're just going to give them just a little bitty taste. Now, guys, if you do not know who they are or where they have been, you need to go look this up, find them, like them, love them, share them. And you're fixing to see what I'm talking about. Just a taste, a little taste.
Free, hanging on the forgiven tree. Let ya clean my sight, my imperfection, and then this need for self-impersonation. Right now it's
like I said, guys, just a taste, because you have to go find them for yourself. But do you guys out there watching see what, excuse my language, the hell I was talking about? Iconic, dude. Iconic. And your drum playing, dude. I've never even seen cymbals set up like that before. That is just, and your vocals. I mean, god dang, dude. I'm sorry, I'm a little excited. You'll have to give me.
That's all good. Yeah, that video was recorded on New Year's Eve in Toronto. And was it Toronto, Dan? No. Oh, somewhere. Where?
I think Oshawa.
Oshawa, okay, yes. So it was the concert hall there. And it was a really good night. And it was, we just finished the EP and getting things organized for it. And it was great to get out there and play live that night.
Well, dude, I'm telling you what, you got a new biggest fan right here in Arkansas. I'm in Haskell, Arkansas, in the U.S. Nice. I am one of your biggest fans now. I will be following everything y'all do. So, David, excuse me, give us a little history about how you got your start in music and when you just start, give us a little history about you, sweetheart.
So I guess, music has always been in our family, and it was something that I always loved. And I guess we got to the point back then when I was younger that if you're gonna try and do something in this industry, that you just got to go and live it. So we, my good friend Andy, who's the guitar player of SVEN GALI, we packed up everything that we had and we moved to Hamilton, where the rest of the guys of the band lived at that time. And we just played and played and played. We were playing constantly, at least 5 days a week, and then touring back and forth across Canada, playing every nook and cranny, every hole, anywhere that we could set up, we'd play. And that's where we developed our live shows and our chops. And during the drives and hotels, we'd be writing. And then it just got to the point where we felt really good about where we were. And we got on a plane, we didn't get on a plane. We got on a one-way bus to Los Angeles, and we moved to LA, and we started playing all the clubs in Los Angeles, and that's where we got noticed. And what was funny about it was we were down in LA, and then we had a record company in Toronto, BMG Records out of Toronto, sign us. So we flew home and signed a record deal, and then we just got at it. And again, nothing ever stopped. Our work ethic never stopped. We just kept playing and playing, and it was so when we got to the big stages, playing with Def Leppard or Foreigner or bands like that, back then it was natural to be on that stage. There was no, we're just trying to feel our way around. We were, just itching to get out there and show everybody what we've learned and who we are and what SVEN GALI was all about live.
And basically take over.
Yeah, it was.
I could just see you. I mean, dude, I could just see y'all walking out on that stage and just owning that shit. I mean, just owning that. People that were there for certain bands that might even not know who you are, which if they don't know who you are, I don't know where they've been. But anyway, I guarantee you that you turn their heads and you make them start downloading right then. I mean, come on now. And how was it playing? I mean, how was it playing with Foreigner? I've always loved their music.
Yeah, you know what? It was funny because I remember being young and going to the Foreigner 4 concert in Buffalo, New York.
Right.
So, and I saw Foreigner with Billy Squier. And it was one of my introductions to live concerts. And I remember being on the side of the arena it was at that time the Buffalo Odd, and just going. I knew in my soul that I was going to be there at some point. I was going to be playing, and then it was. And then to actually go play with them. It was weird because I remember being backstage about to go on, and all those memories of that Foreigner 4 show that I saw started coming back to me all those years, and I was remembering that before we went on. And then it was great because I sat on the side of the stage for their show, and I had a lot of respect for what they accomplished, and great band,
How was that for you, Dan? I mean, just that had to be it. By the way, for the ones just starting to watch, happy birthday, Dan. I'm going to keep saying that through the whole dang show.
Actually, at that time, I wasn't in the band. I joined the band, I guess it was, 3 years ago now, Dave?
Yeah.
But, Dave, my band and Dave's band were on the same label. So we were all label mates. And I remember the first time I saw SVEN GALI was in 1989 in a little bar in Hamilton called Bannisters. And I watched them on stage and I said, I'm going to be in that band. It took a while.
Yeah.
It took a while, but
you knew that's what you wanted and you were going to make that happen somehow.
Yeah, we had that relationship through the years and I did a few demo sessions with them. And then I guess 3 years ago, I'd secretly been working on their music for 2 years. So I took In Wire and SVEN GALI 1, and I learned how to play those. And the two drummers on those records are both incredible drummers. And It was just learning their styles. So when we got together to jam, that that was not my plan. My plan was I'm going to be in your band. And we're going to do amazing shit together.
You don't know it yet, but I'm fixing to be in your band.
Yeah. I mean, timing is everything.
Right.
And then just, it was like, why not?
Exactly.
Then, we've always maintained a relationship, like I said. And I really admire the guys. And, I mean, each and every one of the guys in this band is very unique and very special in their own way. And,
Right.
And I admire that very much. And, being in a group of people that are so passionate about music and about, not half-assing anything. When you watch that video for Now, that performance on stage, that's what our whole set is like. And when we're done, the audience is sweating just as much as we are.
Well, I've always said because I've been in bands before, and I've had people in the crowd tell me that I wore them out because by the third song, I'm dripping wet with sweat. Because if you are not feeling it and rocking it, just putting 110% and just rocking your butt off on that stage, they're not going to rock. So I can just imagine that if one of your shows, I would probably like whiplash and, trench shirt and,
You need an ambulance to get home.
yeah, knowing my cancer ass, I would be like, get the damn gurney. But it would be worth it. I'd be sitting there like this going, yes.
Yeah.
It was all worth it. It was all worth it.
Yeah.
Sam said she named her new cat after their song, Sweet Little Gypsy.
That's nice.
So Dan, when did you give us a little history of you, like I did with Dave? When did you decide to become a drummer? And, when did you decide that this was something that you wanted to do?
So I went to see Judas Priest in Toronto at Maple Leaf Gardens, and I just couldn't believe my eyes. And there's a little story that goes along with this, so bear with me. So
that's cool.
That was my first concert, and like Dave, I said, I'm going to be up there, and there's nothing that's going to stop me. Unlike Dave, I didn't have support from my family. My family was very against me being part of music, and at times they said that I would, rather, I don't know, be doing other lousy jobs and being a musician.
Right.
So we fast forward 12 years from that date that I saw Rob Halford, and the band I was in, we were playing in Phoenix, Arizona at a little place called the Mason Jar. And Rob Halford was at that show watching our set.
Holy hell.
And then after the show, going and, saying, you inspired me to do this. And he was a very humble guy. And we have a bunch of pictures, and it was like total like starstruck. There's a few times in my life where I couldn't speak. And that was
kind of like, yeah, I can understand.
Yeah, I mean, that was a big story for me. And another one was in 1984. We used to go to parties, and I used to carry the Kill 'Em All. And I used to get beat up a lot at parties because I was
oh Lord!
Yeah, I would go in and I would take out whatever Duran or whatever crap they were playing, and I would Kill 'Em All. And it was really interesting because a friend of mine, his name is Rod Mandigo. I don't know if he's listening or not, but him and I would sit at the stereo and just headbang for dear life. and then 24 years after that, my band opened up for Metallica.
Oh, hell. I mean, yeah.
And that was another one of those experiences. And James Hetfield was on stage right, bar stage right, and he's standing there watching the set. And then there's at one point where he's got his arms crossed and he goes,
Oh, dude.
For me, that was it. After that, it's like any sort of, I don't give a shit.
Yeah, right.
James approves. That's all.
Right. Just think of, like you said, carrying, putting Kill 'Em All on and carrying that around. And then one day, God, that had to be the most
It's real.
surreal, just holy, excuse my language. No, I'm going to say it, holy shit moment.
Yeah. I mean, and it was shortly after that show that I left that band. They were called Barga, and I wanted more. I wanted more, and I think we played with the biggest metal band of all time, and I just wanted different musical challenges. I wanted to learn how to groove,
Right.
and how to play, that kind of feel. And the first time I played with Dave, he sings in the pocket. And it's really weird because, normally a drummer will listen to a bass player. In my monitor, I have Dave the loudest. So I play to him. And, that was, my goal is just, learning how to support the vocals instead of just wanking on the drums.
Well, I mean, Dave has some freaking phenomenal vocals. I mean, there's okay. The vote when I heard his way of, hitting those high notes and hitting those just, like you said, in the pocket, because he can be down here and just have you just like itching, knowing something's fixing to happen, and all of a sudden just all open and it's just perfect everything. Dude, I hope this don't insult you, but the only vocalist that I've ever known that can do that type of thing is the lead singer for Steelheart. You know what I'm saying? Actually put it in there and just hold those high notes at that caliber and then come back down. But dude, y'all are freaking phenomenal. I just sound like a broken record.
Thank you.
I'm having a fan moment here.
I think it's all. I look back on, believe it or not. Okay, so when I started singing, I was in a choir. I was in school, and that's where I started singing in choirs and stuff like that. And then I remember Andy from SVEN GALI came over, and I think we were like 16. He came over to pick him up. We were going to go for a cruise, and he just got a Camaro from his father. And we listened to Queen of the Reich, their EP. And then when I heard Jeff Tate, I said, this dude's on a different level.
Right.
So he was a big influence for me. And it was one of those influences that I didn't even realize he was until many, many years later. And then, so I don't know, I got the opportunity to finally meet him in Toronto. And, I've been around, we've both been around a lot of famous people and big bands and stuff like that. But when I met Jeff, that was my starstruck moment, if you will.
Right. Well, I mean, Queen's, hush now, don't even get me started. Don't even get me started. So give us, because we don't want to leave anybody out. Andy, your guitar player. Tell us a little bit, I'll go with you, Dave, and then Dan, I will go to the next member and let you talk about, on. Dave, give us a little information on Andy, your bass player.
So Andy is a very talented guitar player. He's a very smart guy. And I think everybody in the band has their what they contribute to the actual business of the band and the band itself. So Andy is the voice of reason. So he's the guy who can takes the information and processes it. And he's a very, very smart guy, but he doesn't come off that way. You know what I mean? he can he'll drink under the table, but he's, you know what I mean. He's one of those guys that can party with the best of them, but he wakes up every morning and gets his shit done. You know what I mean? So he's he's a great rhythm guitar player. Really good. I always admired his playing. So Andy and I grew up just down the street from each other, and he's on the professional side, the only guitar player that I've played with all the way through. I've done some other things during the break of SVEN GALI, which was a great time. But Andy and I have maintained a relationship since we were young guys, like 14 years old.
Right. That is awesome. And okay, now you, Dan, tell us about Sean, the bass player.
If I could, I'd rather talk about Sean, the guitar player, because I know him better.
Okay, that's fine. Whatever you want to do, honey.
Yeah.
It's your birthday.
Yeah.
It's your birthday.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Dan. Happy birthday to you. Oh, sorry.
Hey, you're going to take my job over there.
Yeah.
Please.
That was wonderful, and thank you, by the way.
You're welcome.
So I've known Sean for a very long time. I've been in bands with Sean. Basically, every band I've ever been with, somehow Sean has ended up being in the band. And the first time I saw him play, he'd been playing guitar for 6 months, and he was playing in my little cousin's band. And I could see something very special in him. And Sean's not a songwriting person. He's the guy that's a technician. He'll plug in and he'll headbang and he'll do his parts and he'll step back. And I've always admired him about that. He's not looking to steal the show. He's a side person, kind of like I am, with supporting the band. And it was really interesting when we were looking for a guitar player. We auditioned a couple of people who were at one time in very successful bands, but had no business trying to be in SVEN GALI. A friend of ours named David Bendit, who all produced a couple of songs, said, "Why don't you guys jam with Sean?" And it's like, I don't know, it just that's a weird thing. So I've got to say I was hesitant, right? And he came in, and like the professional that Sean is, he learned all the songs, and he wasn't trying to upstage anyone. Sean was and Dave, maybe you can speak to D, things like that.
Yeah.
But Sean basically came in to play the parts of the original guitar player that Dave will talk about. But yeah, and if I ever get murdered or go missing, Sean Williamson did it. Everyone knows.
You heard it here on Mama Mary's Mayhem. Below, guys, I have put a link to their website. It's svengali.ca, and I also will put the link to their Facebook page. We're not done yet, but I want to make sure I get these links up so y'all can go liking their page, go hitting that website, go checking out their videos, their music, because I'm telling you, dude, these guys are the bomb. I mean, I'm just like,
we also have a pretty stellar EP that's been released on RFL Records that you should also check out on RFL site.
And here is the rflrecords.com.
Yeah.
And they have rflrecords.com/shop. So,
okay.
Whatever you want, baby. It's your birthday.
It's your birthday.
Okay, if I could just tell you the next piece that's going on is we filmed the video for the song Hurt, and that's going to be our next single. And the video is currently on its way to China.
Whoa.
On a slow boat, apparently. And that'll be the next single. And we're really looking forward to working alongside John and the team at RFL Records to put a big push onto the song. Like it's going to be full throttle. Not going to take our foot off the gas pedal for 1 second. The song is a hit. We got a strong video for it, and like I said, we're going to work together as a team, as labels and artists should.
Exactly.
And knock this one out of the fucking park.
There you go. There you go. Ron says, "Happy birthday, Dano."
Ron Carbonell.
Yeah. And Douglas says, www.rflrecords.com. You're a little bit behind, Doug. Already put that up. Ha ha. Got you, Dangerous Doug. I'm on top of it. No, I like giving him smack. But guys, when you get your new video and that video drops, feel free to share it on Mama Mary's Music Mayhem. Feel free to share it on my Mary Hope profile. I will help push that for y'all. I mean, because that's what I love doing. I love helping musicians, and you guys definitely deserve anything and everything that comes your way. David,
Yes.
tell us about. Okay, since he want to go on Sean the guitar, tell us about your bass player.
Okay, so Sean, our bass player, he is basically the guy who puts SVEN GALI together, whether he knows it or not. Andy and I were in my kitchen at my place in Niagara Falls, and I got this call from this bass player from Hamilton, and he called and said, "I understand you guys are looking for a bass player. My name's Sean." It was a winter storm that night. I'll never forget it. And it was a winter storm, and he said, "Well, come now to come meet me. Come on, Hamilton. You know, he's 45 minutes down the road, and on a good day." So I'm looking at Andy. He's looking at me, and being young and stupid, we got in Andy's Camaro and drove together in a snowstorm, like literally a bad snowstorm. So we got to Sean's doorstep, and
you made it. You made it.
we made it. Yeah, we got to Sean's doorstep, and when he opened the door, it was just like it was a weird feeling. It was like I've known him, and
feeling of you've known this person your whole life.
Yeah,
or best friends, or yeah, I can understand what you're saying.
Yeah, so we went in and talked to him quickly, and I thought that was going to be it. During our conversation with him, all I'm thinking about is, okay, now we got to drive this home again, this storm. And he says, no. He said, so you guys have a drummer and everything? I said, yeah, we're ready. We've got, you can show up to rehearsal if you want this weekend. Let's get together. He said, well, why don't you just come and why don't we start a new band? I know a great drummer. And he called his name, and at the time it was Steve back in those days. And we drove to Steve's house that night. So now there's me and Andy, Sean, and this new guy named Steve that we just met that night.
And a Camaro.
We had some conversations with him, and he was a character. And then Steve says, you know what? I think D would be a great guitar player for this band. So he calls his buddy D. And now I've got Steve, Sean, myself, and Andy in this Camaro. In one night, now we're driving to this guy named D's house. So we got to D's home, and we're sitting together. We're having a couple beers, just shooting the shit, and we're all looking at the TV while we're chatting about music and bands and stuff like that. And there's this movie on, and the movie was called SVEN GALI. John Barrymore, 1954. So we're sitting there and we're looking at the TV. We're talking about our influences. And Sean said, "Well, why don't we start rehearsing tomorrow?" Steve had a place to rehearse. And near the end of the conversation, we said, "Well," they said to us, "Let's go to a nightclub right now and go have a couple of drinks together." And there's a storm out there.
You're still in this winter storm.
So we did anyway, and we went to this club. And we had, some drinks and talk about it. And then, so as we're leaving, Sean said, well, I guess all we have to do now is pick a name for this band. And then Steve said, I think we should call it SVEN GALI.
Because it was what y'all were watching.
It was on TV through the whole time.
Right.
So Indy and I dropped everybody off. We drove straight home to the Niagara region. The next morning, we literally packed up everything that we had, drove back to Hamilton, and we moved into this warehouse. And that's when the band started. And we just lived there at the warehouse. And from there, we put some sets together real quick. And then we got on the road, and we never looked back, and we just never stopped. And every obstacle that came our way, we found a way to overcome, and we just kept going. And I've learned that through life, that there's going to be a lot of shit that hits you. You just got to keep going. You got to keep going. You got to keep going for, because it's easy to quit anything. It's easy to give up.
Well, yeah, I mean, giving up is so freaking easy, but you got to be strong. If you are so passionate about something, and which I can see your passion, and I mean, Dan's passion, like he said, he's seen you that one time and he's like, I'm going to be in that band, and everything that you both have had on opposite levels, and it just came together. Anything can get in your way. There could be a bump in the road. There could be something that happens. But like you said, you just got to pull your bootstraps up. You got to get up and you got to keep going, and I mean, I can testify to that because right now I'm going to the big C, and my motto is #fuck cancer. Ain't going to stop me. It's just going to make me do crazy stuff, keep music going forward, put on more shows, start this Mama Mary's Music Mayhem, and just, because that's what strong-willed, and when it's meant to be, it's meant to be, and there's nothing you're going to let stand in your way.
You know what, Mary? I learned to treat the high points in life and the low points in life just the same.
Exactly.
Stay down the middle. You stay strong, and we're all behind you, and we'll knock it out.
I'm knocking it out the park, baby. Knocking it out the park. I have a saying, I'm making cancer my bitch. So
you have a date with SVEN GALI coming up in the next year, so
yeah. Woo!
You got it.
I'm ready. Let's do it. No. I'm freaking serious.
What instrument did DJ Mary play? What's your background?
Oh gosh, my background is I was a vocalist. I was a lead vocalist.
Cool.
I've always wanted to learn how to play guitar. I've also wanted to learn how to play bass, and I've even went as far as to buy a drum set because I was going to teach myself, but none of that happened. But I started out in a blues band as a backup singer, and then I had my own rock band called Sister Rock, which we had me and another female vocalist, which she played rhythm guitar, and we played for years, and health issues came, so that got put on hiatus. But music has always been like a therapy to me, and once it's in your blood, somehow, some way, you got to figure out a way to keep it going. So I started putting shows on, and I started booking bands. And matter of fact, as of this past, chemo brain messes me up. It's been about a month ago. I got nominated for Josie Music Awards Promoter of the Year, which here in the States, Josie Music Awards is one of the most recognized globally indie music awards for unsigned artists, and just it's globally recognized. And I got nominated for Promoter of the Year. And I was going through chemo, and my husband just had to have an amputation, so he lost his job. And I was like, how can I get I wanted to go network. I never thought I would win. I just wanted to go network, but I had a guardian angel, which her name is Michelle, and she has Dash and Me Productions. She paid for the hotel rooms, everything. She bought my evening gown. She bought the hotel rooms. She said, "You are going to network. This is meant to be. You're meant to go here." And I was sitting out in the crowd. I don't wear evening gowns, but I was all evening gowned up and I won.
Oh, good for you.
And I screamed and cried like a little B word.
Oh, that's great.
But it's just, and I'm not done yet. I'm planning on putting on more shows. And once my other singer, she gets over her health issues, we're going to have a reunion, so it's
Great.
going to happen,
Maybe Sven Galley can open up for you guys.
We'll open up for you. Okay. I'll be honest. I mean, you're on a different level than we were. Okay. I'm going to be humble and real. Hey, there's Tracy. She's a big fan of Mama Mary's, and congratulations to Tracy. She just got engaged to Mr. Paul Crosby of Saliva, my brother from 434 Management. Congratulations, sister. I haven't got to see her, so I just wanted to throw that out there to her. But guys, so for all your new fans that I hope, which you got, like I said, you're stuck with me. When your new music or the next video comes out, please contact me. Let me know about it. I want to help push it. I just want to be like your biggest freaking fan forever.
Thank you so much. It's very nice. It's very good. Thank you.
So we covered your guitar player, bass player, and Andy. And happy birthday, Dan. For those of you just getting on now, it is Dan's birthday. And you missed it because I sang happy birthday. So, guys, how long have y'all been? Have I already asked this question? I don't think so. How long have y'all been signed to RFL Records?
I'll leave that to Dan.
I think around it's almost been a year, I believe.
Yeah, year and a half or so, I believe now.
Yep.
Yeah. Time flies. It's like it's a whirlwind. I don't know what's going on anymore. I get up.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, with everything going on, I'm sure y'all are having the COVID thing going on over there, just like us. So
There's no COVID in Canada.
it's kind of.
We don't have any here.
You don't have any? What?
I'm bullshit.
I'm moving to Canada.
No.
Yeah.
You don't want to move here right now.
Let's see. Ron says, I did miss it so mad. Watch later. So I guess he's going to watch me sing happy birthday too.
See, you got your first fan. Beside us, me and Dan, you got another fan in Ron. There you go. You're on a roll.
Yeah, this is one for the books. So, is there anything special? He goes, yep. That was sweet. He's like, yep. So and by the way, Douglas, I don't know if you've seen this earlier. Douglas put this link up. It's rockpapermerch.com/collections/SVEN GALI. He said, Mary, it's only been up for 10 minutes. LOL.
That's where if you want to look at some SVEN GALI merchandise, where you can get the EP, some signed stuff from the band. A little bit of you can walk through a little bit of history with SVEN GALI.
Well, I'm going to get me some, and I'm going to get me something that's autographed, because even though my office is dark, all my rooms walls are covered with autographed memorabilia.
Awesome.
And I would love to have something of y'all. So I'm going to make that happen. I might be your first purchase. And Amy says, you sang happy birthday to my baby perfectly. Oh, thank you. Nice to meet you, sweetheart. And thank you for sharing him with us on his birthday. And I'm not going to keep y'all very much longer because it is your birthday. I'm sure you got some kind of celebration going to happen. You know,
Uh,
your sweetheart's got something planned, I bet you.
well, tonight is going to be a relaxing night for me.
Right.
Yeah.
So, is there any last things that y'all would like to say to your fans or to your new fans out there before we get off?
I just like to say thanks for everybody for for the support over the many years, and our fans and people that enjoy the band are become our friends too. It's funny when we like to do a show and get out into the crowd and hang out and steal their beers and hang out with everybody. So it's always a good time, and we really appreciate it. We play the music for, not to sound not you play the music for ourselves, and it's nice to relate to people that listen to the music and relate to it also. So so I just want to thank everybody, and we got a long way to go. We have a lot to offer still. We feel like we're just getting started again. And we're looking forward to the new video coming out, hopefully before Christmas. And
Christmas present.
Yeah, and then after that, we'll get hopefully things open up a little bit that we can get out and get the live shows going. And we've just been into having some discussions about the new music. Andy has sent over some stuff that he's been working on, and Dan's working on it, and now I'm just going to start throwing some stuff down and looking forward to some more new SVEN GALI music.
That is awesome. Dan, do you have any last words for your fans, sweetheart?
Well, I'd like to start with you. Thank you for having us on and for being so accommodating and kind.
My honor, sweet. It's my honor.
And everyone else out there, thank you. We really appreciate your support, and we're going to be out kicking your ass as soon as we can.
Heck yeah.
Ever.
Heck yeah. And when you come to the States, I'm going to be there.
All right. Look forward to it.
I might have to come to Canada, but I've never been. And I've interviewed other bands from Canada, so heck,
yeah, you gotta come.
I just might make a vacation. Me and my husband need one.
Yeah, come on up. We'll show you around. We'll show you the ropes.
I will keep in touch for sure. And if that happens, I will definitely be contacting you, and we will go have. Now, I don't know if I can drink you on a table, but my husband might can. But I'm not going to promise it.
You could drink me under the table for sure.
Yeah, we could drink it under the table.
Because I don't drink much anymore. I mean, one beer and I'm just done.
A bag of hammers.
Well, guys, you stay safe over there and keep rocking. I mean, keep kicking butt like you are. Everybody go give their Facebook a like, love, a share. Let them know you're there and tell them Mama Mary sent you. Check out their website. Go to their merch store, which is, let me find that right back here. Go to their merch store. Go, just get some.
Yeah, and go to RFL and buy the CD. You can buy all of our products at RFL Records. And the rock paper merch is good if you're in Canada because you're not paying the exchange rate and the stupid shipping costs. But if you're in the US, go to the RFL site and grab it there. We want to support the label and keep the label growing as a family.
Because they are awesome. I mean, I've John and Doug and Sam and they've all been so super freaking nice to me and bringing me great artists like you to interview on my show. And when I interviewed them, one of the things that that they said that just made me love them even more was they want to take being a label back to like it was in the old days when it was all about the artist and the artist and the music and taking care of your artist. And so I think you guys got some great people there, and I'm just honored to interview you and meet them and meet you guys. And thank you so much, Dan, for taking time out on your birthday, on your freaking birthday. And thank you, sweetheart, for letting him take time out on the birthday because she's watching. And guys, when you get your new album or your new video coming out, shoot me a message. I would love to have the whole band on and help you push it. And let's stay in touch.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And good luck with everything, okay?
Yeah, I'm here to stay. That's
Awesome.
what I'm
Right.
Atta girl.
All right, guys. I will talk to you soon.
Yeah.
You guys, that was SVEN GALI. They are freaking phenomenal. I'm serious. Go check out their music on rflrecords.com. Go buy their CD. Go buy their merch. Go, put them on your Spotify. And Softcore Suicide. Those guys were great. It's been a great day. It's been a great day here on Mama Mary's Music Mayhem. And I'm honored to have all of y'all watching. And thank you so much for all your support. Coming next Tuesday. Thank you, Kara. Thank you. Next Tuesday, I have some local Arkansas artists, but these are artists that you need to hear. These are artists that you need to meet and you need to pay attention to. So, next Tuesday at 4 p.m., I have some that are near and dear to me. I have Solidify at 4 p.m. At 5 p.m., I have John from Void Shifter. And I might even have a third interview lined up. So next Tuesday, it's on. I've got some Saturday interviews coming up with some big bands from Pet Groove Records. I've got lots of interviews coming up. I still got Pressure coming up on the 17th. I've got Gravel Holler on the 24th. I've got Jeff Carson on the Carlson on the 24th. I've got December the 1st at 5 p.m. I got Corners of Sanctuary. And I still got some openings. So, guys, if you know somebody in a band that you think deserves to be put out there and people to know about, have them send me a message on my Mary Hope Facebook or have them contact me on my Mama Mary Music Mayhem. And I will check them out and we will set it up and I will make it happen. One last note. Mama Mary's wanting to take it to the next level. So I will be putting a post up later this evening. And anybody interested, if you are a small business, big business, whatever, or a supporter, then let me know. But Mama Mary is looking for some paid sponsorships because I'm wanting to hire some PR. I'm wanting to hire some people to be out doing other live streams with other bands at different times. I'm wanting to take this to the next level and I want to grow this monster because I love it and y'all love it. And we're just growing bigger and bigger every day. And we want to make this happen. Douglas, yes. Lionheart. Douglas, yes. Lionheart. I want Lionheart on here. Sorry. That's another one they done turned me on to that I'm hooked. I'm hooked. So we are working on that. And, you know, I see a lot of people on here that watch every show. And I want to tell you, thank you so much. And there's more to come. So stick around and keep watching. Do me a favor, share the Mama Mary Music Mayhem page. Share the Mama Mary Music Mayhem YouTube. Get me some subscribers on the YouTube channel. We want to build that up. You know, just share. And if you are a band and you are sharing my stuff, I have not a problem sharing yours. Just send me a link and I will share it out. Well, that's it for today, guys. I love you. You stay safe out there. And I will see you next Tuesday or like I said, I'm working on some Saturdays. And if it gets locked in, I will announce it. But until then, stay safe. Mama Mary loves you. Keep rocking because Mama Mary said so.